should, right?
Short 72, Texas Tech, Charlie, Harry Sam, 5956.
Morning.
Morning.
All right. I think we're waiting on the mails.
All right, 1 second.
Okay,
There
sir.
we go.
I'm here.
All right. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good job, ladies. Good name.
All right. Deputy Stephen, you ready over there?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
I'm Deputy Butt, sir.
Deputy Butts. All right. Ready?
Ready.
All right. So let's do it. Go ahead. Stand up for me, please. All right. Each of you raise your right hand. All right. Each of you solemnly swear or affirm any statements or testimony you will give in this first appearance now pending before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right. You can place your hands down. All right. Today is April 20th, 2021. This is the Magistrate Court of Clayton County. I'm Judge Knights here presiding on first appearance calendar today. And for first appearance, I'm simply going to inform you of your charge or charges, your bond, if you're entitled to a bond, your next court date, which is your preliminary hearing, and I will appoint an attorney to represent you if you qualify for an attorney. Most importantly, I will inform you of your rights that you have that have been with you from the time you've been arrested and will be with you all the way through the conclusion of this matter. First, I want to let you know that you, because we're on the Zoom format here, but you still have the right to remain silent. Please be aware that any statements you make, this is streaming live on YouTube, and it can be accessed at a different date. So if you make any statements about your case, please remember that those statements can be used against you in another proceeding. So as much as you may want to tell me about the facts, there's nothing I can do about the facts of your case today. That will be for you to discuss with your lawyer and for you to deal with at the other or next proceeding, which is the preliminary hearing. Also, you have the right to an indictment by grand jury for major felonies. Those of you charged with major felonies, the serious felonies, you have the right to an indictment by grand jury. For those of you in the grand jury are just jurors, citizens of Clayton County that meet and they decide after hearing from the state's witness if there is enough probable cause for your case to move forward to the next level. For those of you charged with less serious felonies, and for all misdemeanors, those of you charged with any misdemeanor, you're entitled to and have the right to an accusation. And an accusation is a charging document that the state can bring against you. So the state is the district attorney for felonies and the solicitor general for misdemeanors. You have the right for the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. That is their burden of proof, and they have to meet that burden. You don't have to testify. You can choose to testify, but you have the right not to testify, or you can testify and you can also present evidence on your behalf and subpoena witnesses to testify for you. If you choose to do so, the state has the burden of proof. You have no burden. You have the right to an attorney to represent you for each phase. And as I mentioned, I will appoint an attorney based on the application for court-appointed counsel that you completed today. I want to talk about bonds. Some of you, we're in magistrate court today. So magistrate court judges by law cannot give you a bond on certain felonies. So if you don't get a bond, it's because by law, I can't give you one, or based on the nature of the charges and the facts outlined in the warrant, you will not get a bond today. Doesn't mean that you're never getting a bond. It just simply means that I can't give you one or will not give you one today. And you can discuss with your lawyer about getting a bond at a later date. As far as bond goes, you can post your bond, whether it's cash, commercial property, and the bonding company reserves the right to charge a fee for bond. I do not know what the fee is or the percentage. I don't work for a bonding company, so I cannot calculate that for you. Once you speak with a representative from the bonding company, they can let you know for sure. What I can tell you, though, is that generally, if there's a property bond or there has to be equity in that property for up to 3 times the amount of the bond. So, for example, if the bond is 1,000, then the equity in the property must be at least 3,000. Special conditions are conditions that I will let you know. And those conditions can mean you can't go somewhere or you cannot contact someone. So if I tell you there's a special condition that you should not contact Joey Smith, you can't contact Joey Smith. If I say it's a special condition, you can't go back to 123 Main Street, you can't go back to 123 Main Street. If you violate any special condition of your bond, then you can have a new criminal charge, for example, influencing a witness or aggravated stalking or other charges. So please take those special conditions very seriously. On your bond order, there'll be a portion on the bottom where you sign acknowledging the special condition of your bond or special conditions. If the person who is the subject of the special condition, Joey Smith, for example, like in the example I gave, do not contact Joey Smith. Joey Smith, or whoever the person is that's the subject of the special condition of your bond, cannot post your bond. So if that person is the subject of the special condition, they cannot be the same person that will post your bond. Keep in mind, these are things for today. Once you speak with your lawyer, these things can change. We're not here for a trial. We're not here for a hearing. I'm simply informing you of your charge, bond amount if you're entitled, next court date, appointing you an attorney, and then I will open it up for questions if you have any. Your next court date is your preliminary hearing date. Preliminary hearing is simply a probable cause hearing. Probable cause is simply the reason for the arrest. The law enforcement officer will have to state articulable facts as to why you were arrested. So that will be the chance for any type of hearing or proceeding. The state will present that officer or officers, and you or your attorney will get a chance to cross-examine. And at the end of that probable cause hearing, the magistrate court judge will decide if there was valid lawful reason for your arrest or probable cause. And then if there was, and there's a felony, your case will be bound over to the Superior Court of Clayton County. If there was, and it's a misdemeanor, case will be bound over to the State Court of Clayton County. So for those of you charged with any felony, the probable cause or preliminary hearing date is June 7th. For those of you charged with misdemeanors, the preliminary hearing date is June 8th. And for those of you who will not get a bond today, the bond hearing date is June 11th. I'll call each of you up individually, and then after I go through what I need to inform you of, I'll allow you to ask questions. I cannot give you legal advice. I'm not an attorney that can advise you. Please ask your attorney any legal advice questions. What I can tell you is anything related to this proceeding, your charge, bond, next court date, and whether you're entitled to an attorney. All right, so we're ready to begin here. Lastly, before we start, your preliminary hearing date, the dates I gave you, June 7th and June 8th. If you bond out of jail before that time, that preliminary hearing is automatically waived, meaning you can ignore June 7th or June 8th. It goes away the minute you walk out the jail, and then you'll just be on standby for notice from the court for when your new court date would be. Doesn't mean you're admitting anything by bonding out, just means you're out of jail, so that date goes away. If you wish to still have that preliminary hearing and you're out of jail, you can speak with your lawyer and they can make those arrangements. Also, if you choose to waive your preliminary hearing, I'm sorry, not if you choose to waive it when I speak with you, you can let me know. All right, so we're ready. Deputies, we're doing the females today first.
Yes, sir. Female go first, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Where's the map? Did it come back in here?
All right, Deputy Buck, waiting on you. All right, Deputy Stephen, while we're waiting on him, I just want to check in and see,
Yes,
confirm the
sir.
list here.
We ready, sir?
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Mr. Berry. Stand over there. State your name to the judge. Tell the judge your name.
Hello, my name is Magistr Berry.
All right, Mr. Barry. Mr. Barry, you charge of one count of battery, simple battery. It's a $3,500 bond. Sir, a special condition that you have no contact with Karina Robinson, not return to 4506 Pine Drive in Forest Park. Sir, if you have any items there, you must make an appointment with law enforcement, Clayton County Sheriff, or the police to go there within 10 days of your release to get those items.
Sure.
All right, sir, you have a preliminary hearing date is June 8th. And lastly, sir, I did appoint an attorney to represent you based on your application. You have any questions, sir?
No.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Go back to your house. Mr. Battle.
All right, Mr. Battle, Timothy Battle.
No.
All right, sir, good morning to you. Do you know what you're charged with? All right, sir, I can't see you.
Hold on, sir.
All right, you know what you're charged with?
I do.
All right, so your bond is denied today, sir. And your preliminary hearing is the 7th of June, 8:30. Your bond hearing date is the 11th of June, 8:30. And I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions, sir?
No.
All right, good luck to you.
Mr. Cantrell. Go back to your house. You can go back to your
Hi,
house.
Mr. Cantrell.
How you doing?
I'm good, sir. How you doing? All right, you charged with 1 count of terroristic threats. 10,000 is your bond. No contact with Janicia Tate. Cannot return to 6013 Heisler Street in Rex. Sir, if you have any items there, you must make an appointment with the sheriff or law enforcement to go get those items within 10 days of your release. Preliminary hearing date is June 7th. That's at 8:30. And sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Mr. Conway. Conway? No, that's not here. Mr. Duke? No. Mr. Duncan? State your name, please.
My name is Stephen Duncan.
All right, let me just make sure Head Deputy Stephen, is Marquis Comrie, did he bond out?
Which one, sir?
Comrie, or is that a female? No, that's a male. Marquis?
Yes, sir. He just went to the restroom. You'll be right back.
Oh, okay, it'll be, okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss him. All right, so this is Mr. Stephen Duncan. All right, Mr. Duncan, you charged with 1 count of, you know the charges? All right, sir, you're not getting a bond today. Your preliminary hearing is the 7th of June at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Sir, what's your phone number? What's your phone number?
Like my people number or my actual cell phone?
I need your phone number, sir.
770-780-1157.
All right. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No.
All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Make your paper. Mr. Green. You'll see the. Take the name.
Untitled Green.
All right, Mr. Green,
Yes.
one moment here for me, sir. All right, Mr. Green. One count of aggravated assault. Your bond is denied today. Preliminary hearing is June 7th. That's at 8:30. And you have a bond hearing date of June 11th at 8:30. And lastly, sir, I did appoint an attorney to represent you. All right, do you have any questions?
No. No, sir.
Mental orientation?
No, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Go on then.
Kevin Harden,
How you doing, Mr. Harden?
doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
All right, Mr. Harden, you're charged with one count of criminal damage to property, second degree. That's the felony kind. 2,500 is your bond on that. Violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. THC oil, 5,000. Possession of less than an ounce of marijuana is a misdemeanor, 1,500. And possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime is 3,500.
Okay.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Special condition that you stay away from Tennille Harden.
I gotta stay away from my wife.
Yes, sir, until you could change this condition.
Could I talk to a lawyer to change the conditions of the bond? Okay.
Yes, sir. So I have your application here for court-appointed counsel. And will you hire a lawyer?
Yeah, I have a personal attorney.
Okay. All right, sir. So you can hire, you can speak with that attorney, and that person can certainly change the bond. But, sir, keep in mind, based on the nature of the charge, I have to do it today, but you can certainly get it changed once you speak with your lawyer.
Gotcha. I understand, sir.
All right. All right, Mr. Harden. So you have a preliminary hearing date is the 7th of June. You have any other questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, Mr. Harden.
Brian Jones.
All right, Mr. Jones. You're charged with one count of driving with no license. Your bond is 1,000. And you have a preliminary hearing date of the 8th of June, and that's at 8:30. And one moment here, sir. Your application for court-appointed counsel. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. All right, sir. Mr. Jones, do you have any questions?
Can I get a signature bond?
No, sir. Your bond is 1,000.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
Well, good luck to you, sir.
Mr. Justin. Let the judge know you joined Justin.
Jones, Justin.
All right, Mr. Jones, you're charged with one count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. It's a $5,000 bond. 3 misdemeanors, and they are driving with a suspended license, no tag lights, and no headlights. Each of those 3 Your bond is 500, so it's 6,500 is your total. Preliminary hearings for the 6th of June. I'm sorry, the 7th of June at 8:30. Sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. What is your monthly income?
It varies. I get paid by production, so it varies on hours really. But I get about 900 a week. I work 7 days a week.
All right, Mr. Jones. So I did appoint an attorney. I just wanted to fill it in there because it wasn't on your form. That's why I asked. So I just wrote it in for you. And you have any other questions?
What will be the percentage on that 65?
I'm not sure, sir. I don't know. I don't want to tell you something and that's not what it is.
Okay.
All right.
I had another question. So, the firearm that I got caught with, right? It's registered in my girlfriend's name, and it was inside the glove compartment. How can that be resolved to where, if you can give me a few words on that?
Yes, sir. You can speak with your lawyer about those details, and I'm sure your lawyer would be able to deal with that when speaking with the district attorney.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. So my bond is my bond is what?
6,500.
Okay, thank you.
All right, sir. Good luck to you.
All right.
Mr. Randall. Mr. Ross. Yes, sir. The name?
Jonathan Ross.
All right, Mr. Ross, how you doing? You here for extradition?
Sir.
All right, Mr. Ross. So all the rights that I outlined earlier to everyone, all those rights, they all apply to you. But there's a slightly different situation happening with you, sir. You're here for, I'm discussing an extradition with you. You're wanted out of, well, the warrant reads that it's Dallas County. The warrant reads that you did enter and remain in the state of Georgia, knowing you are wanted by Dallas County Sheriff's Office of Texas for possession of marijuana more than 4 ounces, but less than 5 pounds. That is a felony, and this Dallas County, Texas will extradite. So what can happen is you can challenge what's happening today, and you can challenge it in 4 ways. You can contest or challenge that you are not Jonathan Ross. You can say that the extradition documents are not valid, like the warrant I just read and any other paperwork, it's not valid. You can say that you are not in fact a fugitive. Maybe you had a valid reason to travel or you received permission to travel. And you can contest whether in fact that is a valid charge. It may not be a real crime. So those are the 4 things you can challenge. You can't challenge whether you're guilty, not guilty. Those are the 4 things you can challenge. And certainly, sir, this hearing is conducted pursuant to the official code of Georgia annotated or OCGA Title 17, Chapter 13. And what's happening is that if you decide you wish to contest or challenge extradition, you can be committed to the jail for an initial period of 30 days. Then you wait for the Governor Kemp, governor of Georgia, to have a warrant done under his seal, or a warrant will be done under the governor's seal. And then that will allow Texas to come get you. But in the meantime, we will have a more formal hearing. You can get a bond, but I can tell you you're not getting a bond because you're a fugitive, so there's no bond today. Or you can certainly, at that hearing, have an attorney. As I mentioned, the right to counsel. You also have. You can remain in jail for a period of up to 90 days pending the outcome and pending the state of Texas or Dallas County, Texas, coming to get you. The alternative, sir, is that you can waive extradition. The state can have 10 days or 10 business days to come and get you, at which point you can be released. However, they can ask for an extension on that time. So this time, Mr. Ross, is your decision to waive extradition or to contest or challenge it?
I don't feel like I'm a fugitive, but I ain't trying to be stuck here. I just really trying to go back home and get taken care of.
Which one are you gonna do, sir? You gonna waive it or are you gonna fight it?
What did I sign? I signed it. I signed.
Your Honor, he did sign
I
a
signed
waiver.
this morning.
Okay. All right, so you are waiving. Okay. All right, sir. You have any questions?
No. So you said I gotta wait up to how long?
10 days, business days.
That's fine. After 10 days, they don't come get me. What? They'll let me go and take care of it when I get back that way.
They could possibly ask for an extension, but usually they're there within 10 days.
Oh, that's cool. That's fine, sir.
Okay. All right, you have any other questions?
No.
All right, Mr. Ross, good luck to you, sir.
Mr. Slacom?
Well, I'm sorry, who's this?
Mr. Slacom, sir.
Oh, Slacom. All right, Mr. Slacom, good morning to you, sir. All right, let's see, you're charged with battery. There's a $5,000 bond. Stop or yield sign violation, 500. Improper lane change, 500. Fleeing from police, 1,500. Knowingly driving on suspended registrations, 500. Reckless conduct, 2,000. Child restraint violation, 500. DUI, alcohol less safe, 5,000. Reckless driving, 1,500. Red light violation, 500. Divided highway restriction violation, 500. Driving while license suspended, 1,500. And seatbelt violation, 500. Special conditions, sir, that you stay away from Jordan Nash. Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for June 7th. That's at 8:30. And sir, you have this application here for court-appointed counsel. I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right. All right, Mr. Slacom, good luck to you, sir.
Michael Stinson.
One moment for me, sir. One moment.
Oh.
All right, Mr. Stinson. Sir, you're charged with 1 count of improper lane change, 500. Improper turn signal or use of a turn signal is 500. Possession of a weapon during the commission of a felony is $2,500, and possession of THC oil, $2,500. Preliminary hearing scheduled for June 7th. That's at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Or you have any questions, Mr. Stenson?
What you said the total of the bond was?
All right, so we got, let's see, 6,000 is the total.
That's it.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you. Good luck to you.
State your name.
How you doing, sir? Travis Thomas.
All right, Mr. Thomas, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I could be better, but
Understandable, sir. All right, Mr. Thomas, you're charged with one count of, I'm sorry, one count, felony, violation of Georgia Controlled Substances Act, Xanax, 5,000 is your bond, and possession of less than an ounce of marijuana is 1,500. Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon is 5,000.
And what's the total of all that?
11,500.
There's no way I could get censure bond on at least the marijuana. So I could try to get a property bond.
No, sir. June 7th at 8:30, that's your preliminary hearing. And you have your application here. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. All right, sir, you can speak with your lawyer. It's possible at that time you may be able to get a reduced bond.
All right, but you right now it's $11,500.
Yes, sir, as of today, but that can change.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead. Mr. Thomas.
We already lunch.
State your name, please.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
I'm doing all right, sir. My name is Tyrell Tompkins. We already lunch.
All right, Mr. Tompkins. Sir, you're charged with one count of criminal altered ID mark. 1,500 is your bond. Terroristic threats and acts, 5,000. Disorderly conduct, 1,500. Sir, you can't return to 10395 Tara Boulevard, Jonesboro. You have a preliminary hearing date scheduled for the 7th of June at 8:30.
Is there any particular reason why these dates are so far off?
That's the dates that are available, sir.
And what is the total of the bond altogether?
$8,000.
Total bond is 8,000?
Yes, sir, 8,000. All right, sir, any other questions?
Sir,
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
do your officer signature bonds on those?
Can you say that again?
Your officer signature bonds on those type of charges?
Oh, no. No, sir, not on those charges.
You check it out.
State your name, please.
Samara Willis.
All right, Mr. Willis. Sir, you're charged with one count of battery family violence. Your bond is 5,000. No contact with your girlfriend. What's her name?
Justin.
Sir, the 363 Forest Park address, who lives there?
We both do.
All right, at this time, you can't go to that location. You can go once you're released by making an appointment with the Clayton County Sheriff or the police, and they must go with you to get any items that you need from that location.
We also work at the same job too.
You're gonna have to stay away while at work. All right,
All right. Can I get a signature bond?
no, sir.
'Cause
The preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 8th of June.
Jessica had my,
You listening to me, sir?
yeah, she had my, all my information, my debit cards and all that.
Okay, yeah, you can make an appointment with the sheriff. You can get all those items from that location. All right. And Mr. Willis, did you complete an application for court-appointed counsel? I see it here now. Did you complete an application for court-appointed counsel?
Yes, I did, yeah.
All right, sir, I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, you have any other questions? All right, good luck to you, sir.
Whoa, man. Get out. The judge already spoke to you. Come on. Come on, come. That ain't gonna take long. Come on, come here. Okay, your face is not gonna show. Mr. Conley walked away. He's definitely not 100%.
All right, you want to do him tomorrow?
Sir?
Put him on for tomorrow?
I was talking about comedy, sir.
Comedy, okay. Do you have Corey Morgan?
Yes, sir, he did. Come on, come.
Stay strong. Go ahead. Stay strong.
Right here, come on. That's Mr. Conley, sir.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you, Deputy Stephen. All right, Mr. Comrie, good morning, sir. All right, sir, you're charged with one count of criminal trespass, 2,500 is your bond. Sir, you can't return to 8140 Tower Boulevard, Jonesboro. That is the QT location. Preliminary hearing date is scheduled for the 8th of June, and that's at 8:30. So you have any questions?
No.
Been to orientation? Did you go to orientation yet?
Yeah.
They told you how to speak to people in orientation?
No.
What'd you say?
I said no.
No, sir.
Yeah, no, sir.
You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
Mr. Morgan.
Is Mr. Morgan?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Charge of 1 count of theft by taking. That's the felony kind. 4,000 is your bond. Can't return to Cash American Pawn, 4831 Jonesboro Road in Forest Park. Preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 7th of June at 8:30.
Judge, could you tell me how much it was again? You said 4,000?
4,000, yes, sir, 4,000.
Okay, yes, sir.
And you have a very neat handwriting, but it's so small.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's neat, it's very neat though. I wish I could write this neat.
Yes, sir.
I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome. You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, good luck to you, Mr. Morgan.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
there's a gentleman here by the name of Wolf Eric. He stated that he'd been here since Friday, and he haven't seen the judge.
Eric,
Yes, sir.
who's this?
Come in.
What's the last name, Deputy Stephen? Who is this person?
His last name spelled W-O-L-F-E. Wolf.
Okay, yeah, I don't have him on the list here. I don't have the paperwork.
I've been incarcerated for 43 days. I came from Dayton.
All right,
Okay,
deputies.
that's it for now, sir. Judge, that's it. We're done.
Okay, all right, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Deputy Stephen, thank you. All right, Deputy Butts, I'm sorry, man. You snooze, you lose over there. What's happening? You ready for me?
All right, sir.
I don't know what happened, but we kept it moving.
Yeah, I see that, but it's okay. We only got 6 people here.
All right. All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, everybody, come on. Ooh. Pronounce your name again, sir. Pronounce your name.
Emily Schultz.
Speak louder.
Emily Schultz.
All right, Ms. Schultz, you charged with 1 count of public drunk. 1,000 is your bond. 2 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. And it's 2,000 on each of those offenses. And 1 count of obstructing an officer, 1,000. 6,000 is your total bond. Um, 7th of June at 8:30 is your preliminary hearing date and time. And I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
But these are, pronounce your name. Loud and clear.
Shamika Dukes.
All right, Ms. Dukes, good morning to you.
Good morning to you,
Good
sir.
afternoon. Let's see. All right, so you have 1 count of criminal damage, 1st degree. That's a felony. 3,500. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 10,000. Battery, family violence, 5,000. Hit and run, 3,000. And cruelty to children, 3,000. So it's 24,500 is your total. And do you live at the, well, special condition that you stay away from, is it Antoine Dukes?
Yes, sir.
All right, no contact with Antoine Dukes at this time.
You said 25,400.
24,500. All right, ma'am, and preliminary hearing is the 7th of June at 8:30. And I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nothing about it.
Hello, Madeline Estes.
Yes, good afternoon, Ms. Estes. You're charged with 2 counts, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. There's no bond on either of those offenses today. You have a preliminary hearing date of the 7th of June. That is at 8:30. And you have a bond hearing date of the 11th of June at 8:30.
Can I ask why there's no bond?
But ma'am, based on the nature of the charges, there's no bond.
I had oil and gummies, like I'm just, and I'm not from here, so
That's exactly why.
so I can't pay the bond and come back. Like, I have family here, but I have children at home.
Well, ma'am, I'm traveling internationally with
A vape pen that was sold to me as CBD oil. Like, they said it tested positive for THC. I wasn't aware that that was the case when I purchased it. Like, I wouldn't have had that had I known that that was the case.
well, ma'am, that's a conversation for your attorney. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. And your attorney can get a bond for you at the appropriate time.
So I'll be here till June.
You possibly can get a bond before that.
Okay.
All right. You have any other questions?
No.
All right.
No,
Good luck
sir.
to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, my name Kiasia Randall.
All right. Good afternoon. Tell me your name once again.
Kiasia Randall.
Speak loud and clear.
Kiasia Randall.
All right. Randall, you charged with 1 count of criminal trespass. 2,500 is your bond. Theft by taking, 2,000. 4,500 is your total. June 8th at 8:30 is your preliminary hearing. And all right, ma'am, I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, sir. Ma'am, sorry.
Sherelle Kelly. Hello, sir.
Ms. Kelly, good afternoon. You are charged with 1 count of battery. Your bond is 5,000. You're charged with 1 count of criminal damage in the 2nd degree, and your bond is 3,500. There's special conditions. You're not to have contact with Robin Pratt, and you cannot return to 5-9 Cardinal Lane in Jonesboro.
Sir, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Your preliminary hearing, ma'am, is set for the 7th of June. That is at 8:30. All right, one moment here, ma'am. I'm looking at your application for court-appointed counsel. All right, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
Yes, sir. My address is 59 Cardinal Lane. I'm the person who rents that house. I can't return to my home.
Okay, so the Robin Pratt does not live there?
No, sir. She lives in another state. She lives in Florida, sir.
Okay, I'll remove that condition. You can return to your home.
And may I have the total of what my bond is, sir?
$8,500.
Okay, sir.
8,500.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Latonya Mapp.
All right, Ms. Mapp, you are charged with 1 count of simple battery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And there's a 3,500 is your bond.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's no contact with DeAndre Traver.
No, this is my son. His name is DeAndre Tarver.
Okay, 1 second. I'm reading this wrong. This is I'm sorry, I had yours. No, your bond is 500. Okay, it's a $500 bond. Okay.
Okay. Yes,
500.
sir.
No there's no special conditions.
So you don't
This
know
is your
what-
son, is that correct?
Yeah, that's my oldest son.
How old is he?
My oldest son is 20.
Okay. 500 is your bond. Preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 8th of June. That's at 8:30.
Okay, say it again. It my court date. Not my court date. My hearing is June what?
June 8th. If you bond out, that date goes away.
Okay, at 8:30, right?
Yes, ma'am. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you.
Okay. Okay, so I have to stay here until I come up with the money?
Yes, ma'am. Once you make bond, you can be released at any time that you make bond.
Okay, so I have some money with my oldest son DeAndre. So can I call him and ask him about the money?
Ma'am, I can't advise you.
No, I was saying yes, sir. Can I call my oldest son for my bond money because he had the money. He had the money at home. At home.
Ma'am, you can call whoever. I can't tell you who to call or who not to call.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I got it for June 8th at 8:30, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. That's
Are you
all.
welcome? Deputy.
Yes, sir.
Is Miss Esty still there?
No, sir. She just walked back. You want to get it back?
Yeah, I want to reconsider that.
Yes, sir. I get it right now.
You need one more?
No.
And we have another. Are we finished, or was there someone else?
That's it, sir.
That was it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. If you can bring Miss Estes back, I'm gonna give her a bond.
Yes, sir.
And can we just make sure who all was bonded out, so I make sure that that my list is good.
Hello.
All right, Miss Estes.
Hello.
Where are you from?
Just outside of Detroit, Michigan, Dearborn Heights.
Okay. I'm gonna reconsider giving you a bond here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
How many kids do you have?
I have 1 and 2 bonus kids. And my youngest is autistic.
2,500 on each.
Okay,
5,000 is your total.
okay.
You have any questions?
No, thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
That's it, Judge.
All right, Deputy, appreciate you, Deputy Butts.
Yes, sir.
See you next time.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Oh, wait, before you go, I just wanted to make sure, can you make sure that, I just want to make sure who I have. I have, Christopher, Redosta is out to bond. Valentin Sanchez is out to bond. And Danielle Williams. Am I missing anyone that was out?
Yes. It's K Bixie.
Okay, K Bixby is out.
Yes. And Danielle Williams.
Williams is out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Danielle Williams, okay, yeah.
And I think Miss Angela Seegers, she's out to bond.
Okay, Angela Seeger, okay, got you.
That's
That
it,
was,
Judge.
that was all?
Yes, sir.
All right, I appreciate it, thank you.
No problem.
All right, be safe, we'll see you next time. Thanks for your service.